Yo, what it do, YouTube? Today's video, let's have it with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, it's gonna be more spiritual updates. But before I start, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day. Really, every day is Mother's Day. Every day is Father's Day. You see what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day. But anyway, let's get back into the topic. So, I gave you guys and you girls, you know, a series of artificial intelligence. Now it's time to move forward onto basically how the pharmaceutical industry and the medical industry, which is really kind of like two peas of a pod, you know what I'm saying? They really kind of the same thing because they're dealing with medicine and, medical industry is dealing with medicine, patching people up, healing people, and stuff like that. And it also deals with death as well because if you're dealing with life, you have to deal with death. That's just how duality works. You know what I mean? It's like you can't gamble and expect to win everything. You gotta expect to lose some as well. And when you do lose, you can't be that bad because you know that's what comes with gambling. You may win, you may lose, but you probably more likely gonna lose more than you win. I'm just saying, but that's if you rational with your probability. But anyway, right? So I'm gonna tie in all this stuff because the pharmaceutical industry is the one to send people out to go find and create new medicines. You know what I'm saying? And certain medicines have certain side effects. But if I told you this, you probably wouldn't believe it. But a lot of you would because a lot of people start to wake up and to become conscious. But the world is literally in the latter days. It's the end. You see what I'm saying? Jesus Christ is about to return anytime soon now. That's why it's so much chaos. And this is true because one, the Pope just died. And now we got the new Pope from Chicago. Gang, 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 gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the new Pope. But all these signs are signs of the latter days, right? Which we're in. But also, it says Jesus will return when more violence and chaos erupts on the planet. I guess what's going on is more violence and chaos on the planet, and it's ramping up at a higher and higher and higher level. Now, what if I told you that the pharmaceutical industry has a big part to play in that? It's because of the medications that they give people. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, hospitals and nursing homes and all these other different places that have something to do with the medical industry is connected to the pharmaceutical industry because that's where hospitals and stuff get their medicines and pills and all that shit from. It's from the pharmaceutical industries, pharmaceutical companies, and pharmaca. You know what I'm saying? If you look up etymology of words, pharmacy is really sorcery. So when you take prescription drugs, you're really putting spells on yourself. You're walking into a spell. You see what I'm saying? Or basically, not even necessarily walking to a spell, you're ingesting a spell. And whatever that spell is, it's like Harry Potter. You know how, like, I forgot which Harry Potter it was. I think it was probably either the first one or the second one. Probably the third one. When, like, Harry Potter and the girl and the other dude, they was just like shooting their wands at each other, turning them to like different, like the slugs and shit like that. Um, that's basically what it is. Like different pills and shit have a different type of effect, but that different type of effect is a different spell. So let's say for example you take a perk 30s, you don't even know that's voodoo magic, that's suicidal shit, that's it come with all this different type of shit. You see what I'm saying? You taking it, why you think you doing drills and shit like that? Why you think you getting sick off of it? Why you think you tweaking the fuck out because you putting sorcery and spells on yourself? And this is why this is being pushed heavily. But what if I told you that artificial intelligence is about to take over the pharmaceutical industry as well? Not just robots putting together the pills and making the recipes and stuff. No, they're about to find a new way to introduce medicine, and it's gonna have something to do with artificial intelligence. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna roll that out yet, but it's most definitely coming because the pharmaceutical industry is most definitely a billion-dollar industry. and it's also an industry that is going to be targeted by people who want to enroll or not enroll, who want to implement artificial intelligence in certain departments, certain industries. Pharmaceutical industry is most definitely one. The transportation industry, the grocery industry, the entertainment industry is already happening. You see a lot of clones and robots and stuff like that. People who you think you see it is not really who you seeing. They about to start bringing that out as synthetic clones and stuff like that. That goes, artificial intelligence too, and that goes with the medical industry. That's why they need all these dead bodies and cadavers, not only for the money, but to create new medicines and study stuff. Like, for example, when they do a convention at like one of those doctor conventions where all the new doctors and stuff that's in medical school and stuff like that, they go to a convention, they're literally dealing with dead body parts, dead heads, cadavers, you know what I mean? Dead arms and legs and shit like that. And they'll take a dead person's leg and they can say, like, you'll have a medical student or some other person that might be at a pharmaceutical company. They say, yeah, hey, we got this new medical brace that we want to enroll out. It's for people who broke their leg or people who just came out of surgery. And you can't just test it on a live person because what if that actually kills them? Then that would be murder because that person was alive and you put this thing on their leg and it killed them. It's different from working with something that's already dead because how can you kill something that's already dead? You see what I'm saying? So that's how they come up with new technologies and stuff like that for the medical industry. Is by testing it on dead cadavers and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff is coming back to life. They working on cryogenics right now, how to reanimate dead tissues, how to reanimate somebody that died and bring them back into this world. But it'll never be the same as like a true godly thing because that's an abomination. Because when somebody dies, that soul, that spirit has passed on to whatever realm they're going to. So if you to try to reanimate that and bring that back to life, it's gonna always be some type of discrepancy, some type of mistake, some type of weird engineering or kink in it. It's because that's of the devil. Like, artificial intelligence is a demon. It's not a natural source of intelligence that will come from a creator. You see what I'm saying? But this is just an impromptu video, man. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan and fuck all this minions. Gang, bitch.